Hey, this is JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's February 9th, 2026. Looking out at Kent Peak. Hopefully, that's a lot different looking right now. And if you're enjoying this broadcast, we ask you to do a one time donation. Even better, sign up for that monthly sustained membership. We have our storm that came through last night. It's going to clear out today and have cooler temperatures behind it. Mostly cloudy tomorrow as another little storm comes through Tuesday night into Wednesday. Looking around, snowboards have snow on them, which is pretty exciting. 4 inches at Bogus Basin, about the same, maybe five at Baldy, probably a little lighter, higher elevation. Grumman, pretty rain overnight in the valley floor and the Wood River side. Galena Lodge has about 5 inches of snow, so a little bit more. Came in a little hotter up there. A little bit more snow, I should say, not actually hotter temperatures. But the mountains look like they picked up a healthy 5 to 8 inches at all the Snowtell sites. Banner, Vienna, Titus, all picking up about 8 inches, anywhere from 0.65, that's probably a little light, to about an inch of water coming in with that cold front yesterday. Pretty good hit of moisture, much needed after a month dry spell. Looking at, I didn't want to look at that. We're looking at temp or winds yesterday. The winds did pick up. We had some gusts up to 52 on Titus from the southwest. Sustained winds were in the teens to low 20s, but it was pretty gusty out there. Current satellite imagery shows the storm is moving off to our east. We'll probably have a couple flurries here and there. Let's take a look at the HRRR model. Back this up so you can see this morning, right around 10 to 2 a.m. was kind of the heaviest hitting bands there, and that's going to push out, but we might see a couple snow showers here and there, nothing significant. Most of it, the cold front has passed, and then you can see this moisture coming in tomorrow night ahead of the next little wave of snow, which is going to be generally 1 to 4 inches of snow, so not as much. Valley floor might be picking up an inch. We'll see with temperatures. It looked like it rained mostly yesterday in Stanley. This is looking out through Thursday. So you can see all these little storms could pick up 6 to 8 inches in the high reaches of the mountains. Everywhere else is looking like 3 to 6 inches, but sure is good to see snow back in the forecast. Looking in the valley floor of the Wood River Valley, we're gonna have cooler temperatures today, down into the 40s over the next couple of days before we start maybe getting into the mid 40s. But look at this. Might have to get snow blowers out. Big might. Probably can shovel most of this out. But Saturday to Wednesday looking like could have 8 inches of snow on the ground. It's like winter finally decided to show up. Looking at the Euro 500 millibart chart this morning, I want to show you both of these. So you got our little trough coming through last night, another low. We got lots of disorganized lows. So we got another low dropping down into SoCal, and that's going to feed up moisture for Tuesday, Wednesday storm, and those lows combined. And then that's going to push out. We might have a little bit of ridging Thursday and Friday, but it's going to be very short-lived before the much anticipated Valentine's Day storm. I keep hyping this up quite a bit. You can see, this is what I wanted to show you, the difference between the Euro and the GFS. Very elongated trough from west to east. Not as good looking as what we're seeing on the GFS. Play that in motion. You can see more of a trough that's organized, doesn't have that elongated east to west. So the GFS is looking juicier right now, like looking like it's going to snow more. and we're going to have this in two different waves. We're going to have it through Saturday to Sunday, and then the next little punch right here on the 16th to the 18th. So this is setting up with southwest flow. We're going to have cooler Arctic air meeting that. So we got the moisture coming in from the southwest with cooler air from the north, and that should keep it snow for the most part. That's why we're seeing snow down in the Wood River Valley. So lots of excitement and weather to look forward to. Kind of show you the two different differences in how much snow and where the snow is coming. So with that lower, with the low sitting further south with the Euro, it's showing us some actual higher numbers in the northwest and to the east of us, whereas the GFS is more to the southwest of where we're getting that, and the east. You can see Jackson's just gonna get hammered either way out of this storm system. And if we put all that together and look at it with the MBM model, just kind of zoom in here. See Boise about 8 inches over in Bogus Basin, Morris Creek 19 inches, about 2 feet across the Sawtooth Smoky Ridge, and about the same in the Pios with snow down in the valley floor on both sides of Galena Pass. Actually, it looks like the Lost River is picking up a little bit more snow out of that. So still a little further out to see where this storm lines up, but the good news is we got plenty of moisture coming. And it's all gonna, again, we'll have that little bump on Wednesday, and then Valentine's Day storm has 2 sectors to it, kind of Saturday to Sunday, and then Tuesday to Wednesday. And we're not seeing as much in the Sawtooth. It's going to start out good at the beginning, and then it's going to trend more towards southwest, which will favor Titus, Baldy, Pios, Southern Smokies. So looking out, could see 1.5 inches of water, about 15 inches of snow, and looking out in the Pioneers, about the same, a little less moisture. This is for the Snowtell site, so you can expect those to be even more as you go up in elevation. So really exciting to see snow back in the forecast.